In this episode, how not to screw up your peak cycle going into a competition. So you've trained, you've done your block for 12 weeks, 14 weeks, 16 weeks, whatever it may be, and you've got a comp coming up. And now you're 2 weeks out or 1 week out from competition. And so obviously you're within the peak period now, where you're trying to maximize the practice that you get with heavy weights so that you can maintain your skill level at those higher intensities and be able to go in and hopefully crush some weights in competition. A common mistake I see with people during peak periods is that they think it's the time to go hard because comp is coming, so we need to keep everything heavy and keep working hard. Although it's very true and right that you've got to keep things heavy, in fact, probably the heaviest you've ever been handling the entire cycle, the volume has to come down. A mistake a lot of people make is they make the weights heavy, but the volume stays high, or even they increase it, they make it even higher, which is a very, very bad mistake. I've seen time and time again people who are doing, say, doubles or triples or even singles that are hard, that are like almost grindy. We're talking like 9 RP or above, and they will try and do multiple reps of that, multiple sets of that, sorry. And on top of that, they pack on multiple accessory exercises for like 3-4 sets. That's a very big mistake, because at this point in your training, the only thing that needs to be focused on is pure specificity and trying to dissipate as much fatigue as possible. You want to get rid of all the fatigue you've accumulated previously coming up to this point, so that your body can recover and supercompensate, because as they say, fatigue masks fitness. So the fitness in this case being your strength. Your fatigue is masking the true strength that you have, the true potential you have to produce the force. And if you don't get rid of that fatigue in time, then by the time the comp comes around, you would not have peaked properly. And oftentimes you see this in lifters who do a competition, and then a week after the competition they hit PBs in training. That's a week too late, and it's typically because of this. It's because they went too hard, they don't time the peak properly, and they're still handling heavy weights regularly at high volume going into a competition. So by the time they come to back off, it's too late. The cycle that the body needs for the complete recovery and supercompensation to occur actually happens after the comp is finished. So don't make that mistake. If you're getting close to a competition, back it off and just very low volumes, higher intensities. Don't grind reps. Don't go anything above like a 9.5 RPE. 9 RPE I would say is the absolute max. That's what we do here. We here don't touch anything higher than openers for all of our athletes that compete. So in squat, bench press and deadlift, nothing higher than openers ever. And if you do it right, you can extrapolate from the numbers that you hit in training, and you can absolutely have a very solid guess as to what you're going to hit come competition day. So there's no need for you to do your second attempt, or especially your third attempt in training coming up to a competition. You got to have the confidence that the training that you've done, you're going to be able to do it there on the day, and that comes down to the mental side of things. So be confident with yourself, be confident with the training that you've put in and the time that you've put into your training. Don't kill yourself 1 week out from competition. The results that matter are the results that you put on the platform.